Yo guys, what's going on? It's Kevin here, and I have got a call to action for you. Okay? From now on out, I want you to stop reading books. Whatever books you're reading on, quit reading them. Okay, I know that's completely counterproductive as to what you may have learned or have been told in the past, but there's an excellent reason why you need to stop. And that's because people blitz through books as fast as they can because everybody tells them the more books you read, the smarter you are, and if you don't read books, you are going nowhere in life. But let me tell you this, right now, if you read 10 books in the next 10 days, you might pick up on one thing from each, and out of those 10 books, you might actually apply maybe 2 of those lessons into your daily life. And I have come up with a trick that actually allows you to implement the lessons that you learn out of books. Okay, I got a book right here. It's 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. Brilliant fucking book. But let me ask you right now, if you were to spend maybe a week reading this book and you got through all of these pages, right? That's tiny ass text. If you were to get through all of that, how much would you actually retain? You know, you might have a thought of it and you might be like, oh yeah, I remember that book. But how much are you actually going to apply into your own life and let it affect you on a day-to-day basis? Chances are, hardly any. Okay? So what I've come up with and the strategy that's really worked for me is reading one chapter. You know, just read one chapter, get it done, and then go act it out. Okay, I was reading a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. And one of the chapters was, you know, refer to people by their name. Because that's the sweetest sound in the world is your own name. So what I did was I took my phone, I opened the notepad or like the notes section on my cell phone, on iPhone, and I just said, okay, recite people's name. And I made sure that I did that 10 times, you know, before moving on to the next chapter. And doing this in like the self-improvement or business or like self-help kind of books, it really allows you to take each lesson that you learn, implement it into your life, and if it resonates, then it will stick for eternity. Okay, it's like a lot of people tell you, and I've even said it in the past, it's better to read 10 pages out of 50 books than 0 pages out of 0. And this is true. And you know, you do read through a book and you get one lesson that just sticks with you, but chances are the only time you remember that lesson is when it's too late and you're like, damn, I should have used it, but I didn't. Whereas if you follow my method where you read one chapter, apply it 10 times, and just ingrain it deep inside your subconscious, you know, the next time you're out there, you're going to be like, boom, there it is. Okay, because you've already done it. You've already gotten the feedback and the positive responses from people. It's no longer a thought. It is just an action that's enforced by who you are. You already have the emotions that are associated with doing that action. And that is so vitally important to change. And I'll probably talk about change in the next video because I've come up with some brilliant fucking ideas about that. But when it comes down to reading books, do not just read a book and get through it as quick as possible. Try, just for one. The next book, like self-improvement book you read, take it chapter by chapter, read one chapter, and then go apply it 10 times in your life. Doesn't have to be in a day, doesn't have to be in a week, but you will get so much more feedback and lessons and experience actually growing and taking steps in the right direction every single day when you apply the laws like this. Anyways, that's just a tip that I learned recently and wanted to share with all of you. I've seen great results. You will too. Gotta go. Peace.